Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do our quarterly refresh for the Power Sheets from Cultivate What Matters. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. When I do these type of goal setting videos, this is where I share my goals with you guys. I wanted to add another element of accountability for my life, and so that we all kind of take some time to look at ourselves in totality versus just looking at ourselves from a money only perspective, if I get the words out. Now, what is in this? There is the life evaluation check-in. Now this right here, I won't be doing these 2 pages, and the reason why, first, I just read it today. But this is tracking my time for a week and then filling these 2 pages out. So I won't be able to do that because I have not been tracking my time for a week. But I will make sure that as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I start tracking my time so I can get that filled in. These are my goals that I'm going to focus on. They came from the yearly. I just want to make sure they were here so I can remember the color scheme and the goals that I'm working on for this particular quarter. And then I'm going to fill out these sheets right here. So I got 5 goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then after that is setting my April goals. But I won't do that in this video, so that way I can keep the quarterly thing, like what I'm going to work on for April, June, and June. No? Y'all, April, May, June. Y'all see that? Woo. Nobody tell my first grade teacher or kindergarten teacher or whoever taught me that. Nobody tell them. But are they alive? I shouldn't have said it. That was rude. They're probably alive. But anyway, I'm not going to do the monthly. I'm just going to focus on a quarterly so I can set my new goals, and then I can, in another video, I will recap March and then what I want to do in April. So the first thing I'm going to do is do this life evaluation check-in. And so I have to check in with my health, my focal relationship, because I'm not married. If you're new to my channel, you may not know that I'm not, I'm single, not married, divorced, been divorced a long time ago. I'm cool with that. I date whenever I have the bandwidth for it. Friends, family, finances, work, spiritual and personal growth, and recreation. So I'm going to do the check-in on this, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I have evaluated myself. So for my health, on a scale of 1 to 10, I gave myself a 5. When I did this last year, I gave myself a 4. I'm doing better, but I'm not where I want to be. One of the things I discovered from the first quarter was that when work picked up, this is the first thing I dropped. It was not tracking my water, not logging my food, not making sure I exercise. I didn't do those things. So that affected my health and recreation because I was not as active as I needed to be, because I just stayed stationary and I was just working. And I'm happy in one sense, but not happy in another sense. I did lose, what was it, a total of 9 pounds, almost, well, 9.2, I think. So, which is on par for the goal of 10 for the quarter. But still, I could have done better if I had just kept moving and kept logging and definitely watching the stress eating. The next one was my focal relationship. And so the focal relationship is for me to be more active with my community. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I want to make sure I didn't leave y'all comments out too long and everything. But when work picked up and I was working 12, 13 hours a day, I had no time to think, okay, what am I going to post on IG? Well, all the things that I need to do to keep IG up. And so I was consistent on YouTube, even though I know I was tired, and you guys can hear that when I am that tired, which is not good for my video quality. But I definitely neglected IG. I was consistent here, but I need to watch the balance between all of the things. As far as friends, I gave myself an 8. Did I say focal relationship? I gave myself a 5. For friends, I gave myself an 8. I'm about the same here. My friends, they have families and stuff like that. So, we're always communicating, but it's not like, in this time that we can all go hang out and stuff. And plus, I'm just not comfortable with that. But, we're all getting our shots and everything. So that might change soon. For family, I gave myself a 9. This is about the same as what it was in December. We have designated a day for just family time for us to sit and talk, for my son to talk to me. That's either together or individually, so I can see how everything's going. Do they need my help with anything? So I am enjoying that, being able to kind of be with my kids and understand them a little bit more. I say grow into the men that they are becoming, that's very important to me. So yeah, I am keeping that together. Now the next one is my finances. I bumped finances up from a 6 to a 7. I did make some cuts and they've been paying off. So I've been making sure that when I make those cuts, I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing with the money. We've had cost of living increases and stuff like that, but I've still just been plowing straight ahead. Any stimulus money, I put it straight to debt because I do make enough money to cover my expenses. So I didn't need to set that stuff aside. It was like, let's get rid of the debt. Let's stay focused and not go buy stuff. No shopping for me. So I did say I gave myself a 9 for work, and so I'm doing all I can there because my raise and my bonus. Spiritual and personal growth, I gave myself a 7. Spiritual and personal growth did get bumped up from a 6 to a 7, and so I'm making time to read, or I'm listening to motivational speakers. Even while I work, I am listening to whatever content they're putting out at my job, or stuff I can find on YouTube. Anything that helps me be better, help me with like feeling encouraged, things to do with the mindset, making sure I keep a positive mindset at all times because it is rough. And so I am doing all those things. So I am glad at the things that I have done. I'm trying not to be so tough on myself with the things that I haven't been able to do, but understand the pattern and set my next set of goals to fix what's going on and to make sure I don't forget these goals so I can do better and be a better version of myself. So now I'm going to fill out my mini goals for this quarter. Okay, so I finished my mini goals to support each of my yearly goals. The first one, pay 35K to debt. My mini goal is going to be pay $8,750 to debt, and that's going to be my minimum. I really want to do more than that. I want to continue my debt snowball, pay off one of my student loans, increase my no spend days. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I want to try. Menu plan, and I put seriously because that's a big weakness of mine. If I can learn a menu plan for a week, and grocery shop to that list, and then maybe I can expand it to 2 weeks and at least not have to go in a grocery store every single week. Save on utilities. I want to still work on that. I still have to recover from all the money I had to spend, what was it, January and February? Because of that little snafu. And then I need to document my work performance well. And what I mean here is I have to fill out my work performance. I can't get the words out. And I typically am very vague. I just hurry up and rush through it. And I rely on my manager to remember what I did all fiscal year. This year, I'm not going to do that. I want to make sure I document everything because a lot of the stuff I've been doing lately, they are not in my pay grade. Looking at people's resumes and interviewing people, that is not in my pay grade. So I need to make sure I document all the stuff I actually do. So that way I put myself in the best position for getting my raise and for getting my bonus. Now, the next goal is lose 40 pounds. So the mini goal for the quarter is to lose 11 pounds. I need to exercise. And a note to myself is my hair will be fine. Log my food, log my activity, continue eating healthy, and journal instead of stress eating. So I want to find alternate things when I feel like eating something when I get stressed out. And I think either writing or getting up away from my desk, something like that is going to help me get that all worked out, because when I'm feeling a certain way, I tend to start snacking. The next yearly goal I had was to read 5 books for personal growth. I decided I was going to modify this. I wanted to read 2 books and take 2 classes. I know I want to read The 4 Agreements. The next one I want to read is a fiction book. I don't know which one. I have bookshelf full of books, but I can find one that I can just pick up and read real quick. Just something that just relaxes my mind, kind of take me away from just the day-to-day stuff that I deal with. I also want to check Women in Leadership series. This is something that's at work because there's lots of motivational speakers there where they recorded their presentations. So I want to listen to a couple of those to help me feel motivated about what I do and to think outside the box a little bit. The next goal for the year was to create 9 videos that cover a topic and make it entertaining. So for this quarter, I'm going to create 2. I did do 2 the last quarter, so I'm going to do 2 for this quarter. I want to check my comments for questions that I get, and then pick a topic and then make sure I do my research. But I want to take my time creating the videos. I don't want to feel rushed and stuff like that, because sometimes I'll have a topic in my head and I will wait until the last 2-3 days before, and then I'll start working on it. And I don't want to do it anymore. I want to take my time, and I need to give myself the room to do that. And I need to stop procrastinating. That's my problem. The last one I want to work on is make my apartment a home. And what I meant by this goal was, at the time when I created this one, we had a lot of boxes around here. They were everywhere. I mean, this April, we would have been here 2 years, and I'm just getting rid of most of those boxes. I mean, seriously. If you've ever lived out of boxes, you know what you do. You end up going out buying things that you already own, but it's boxed up so you don't know it. So the mini goal for this quarter is declutter the bedrooms. My youngest son and I, we've already had a first pass at this, but I want us to go back and do it again. My oldest son, he needs to work on his room, so declutter my son's room. So I'm going to start with him first. And then I'm going to declutter my own room, because what I end up doing is they have their stuff that they want to get rid of, and I take it, I bring it into my room, and then I go through it and make sure it's something that I can give to the Goodwill so they can resell it. And if it's, like some stuff just need to throw in the trash. And so I do that in my own room. And so I end up cluttering up my own room. So if I take care of them first, then do my room, things will be better. And then I need to check for the electronic recycling that they do at my job. Sometimes, actually, like almost every year except for last year, they recycle the electronics. I have a microwave downstairs that needs to go. I need to check for any gaming consoles that the boys have in their rooms, to see if they got something to get rid of. But I can turn all of that stuff in, and that way I make sure that it's properly disposed of. So that is it. Let me know, have you started working on your goals for this quarter? How is everything going with you guys? Hopefully everything is going well. Y'all have a super fantastic Thursday. Y'all know I'm off Friday, so I get to sleep in. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please consider doing so, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.